everybody. Welcome to the St. Patty's Day edition of Black Tie Vegas, starring Mr. Lou Gazzara. I am Aaron Phillips. We're coming to you live from the entertainment capital of the world, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And as always, it's my pleasure to introduce the man, the myth, no legend, but one of the best entertainers in Las Vegas and around the world, Mr. Lou Gazzara.
All right. Baby, here I am. I'm a man on the scene. I can give you what you want, but you got to come home with me now. I've got some good old loving and I got some more in store. But when I get through throwing it on you, you got to come back for more. Boys and things that come by the dozen, that ain't nothing but 10 cent love. Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, 'cause mama, I'm sure how to handle now gets around. Actions speak louder than words, and I'm a man of great experience. I know you got another man, but I can love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid, I'm gonna prove every word I say. I can't make that kind of love for Pete's sake, I gotta please you every day. Boys and things that come by the dozen, that ain't nothing but drugstore loving. Hey, little thing, you let me light on your candle, 'cause mama, I'm sure how to handle now, yes I am. Baby, here I am, I'm a man on the scene. I can't give you what you want, but you got to come home with me. You know I got that good loving and I got some more in store. But when I get through throwing it on you, you got to come back for more. Boys and things that come by the dozen, that ain't nothing but 10 cent loving. Hey, you little thing, let me light your candle, 'cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle now, yes I am. Oh, good loving, got to have it. Why don't you give it to me, girl? I need good loving. I need good loving. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're watching Black Tie Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lou Gazzara. We'll see you right after this.
Hit it, boys.
Start to hear the upbeat there.
That's right. I learned my lesson. I just go out of the corner of my eye. When you start snapping, that's when I'm starting.
Well, welcome back once again, Black Tie Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lou Gazzara, and I am joined by the amazing entertainer, Hall of Fame, the voice, Mr. Aaron Phillips.
Wow, I was looking for the other guy. Thank you so much. How are you?
And where are we? Live at
We are
the
live.
Go Live Vegas studios
That's
right
right.
here in eastern Las Vegas. We're not going to give exact locations of where the Batcave is, but we do want to keep you up to date and informed that we also have our amazing producer, Mr. Aaron Eligas, over there doing all the switches, making all the different lights. As you can tell, it's a little green behind me.
Blinding us with that new strobe light. I don't know if it bothers you, but when I'm watching you sing, I just happen every time to look up when that thing is flashing, and I blind myself every time.
You know,
crazy.
my whole thing is catching which camera we're supposed to look at. And I always look like I'm just a little bit off. See, like that.
Well, that's
Wait,
okay. Part
there
of it
we
is the
go.
delay, too.
I see.
And
I
then
see.
look over there. Look over there. See, it's actually with us, when we do this, there's less cameras at work than when I do my stuff on Saturdays. He's got 8 cameras because I got different co-hosts, different people. And it's just you and I. It's like 3 cameras, the wide shot, yours and mine. That's it.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I am, believe it or not, a little bit Irish. I know a lot of people say that, and the people in Ireland go, "There you go, so cute. You're Americans, you know." No, but my grandmother used to send me a card. I always remember it, she made it an eighth Irish just because her mother and her family was all from Ireland. I think my great-grandmother was the first generation here. And then my grandmother was my dad's mom. And then, of course, my grandmother. So
There you go.
she said, you remember you're an eighth Irish. Because
An eighth.
of my great-grandmother. And she kind of split it along the parental division, I guess. I've learned from Ancestry.com, it doesn't work that way, though, does it?
No.
My dad and my mom got theirs done, and he was, I think, more Eastern Europe than anything. But Sicilian is the main one, 50%.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
of course.
So I've got some of that, I'm sure. I haven't had mine done. Have
No.
you had your?
No, I haven't. As I'm getting older, I keep getting tempted, but I haven't yet. I want to leave some surprises in my life, but it could explain a lot of things too if I do get it done. That's for sure.
Where would you guess? What's your family's, at least what you know of your heritage lineage?
Any
Irish?
I would say probably not. My great-grandmother I know is from Poland, so I know there's a lot of European descent in there. But that would be about as far as I can go. I would be surprised if there's a big percentage or any percentage of Irish or any others, only because, but I could be wrong. I mean, look, I found out about a year ago that I have somebody in this town, originally from South Africa. I've been friends with him in this town for many, many, many years, and I go to find out he and I are actually 6th generation removed cousins.
Really?
So really nothing would surprise me at this point.
So you get a cut of the gems now on every cruise ship.
Sure.
No. They've got the best deers if you come in.
That's right.
I can't do the accent.
No.
Everyone thinks it's British. It's not. It's a derivative of
Oh, is it?
Afrikaans, right? Yeah.
It's something like that.
But it's
I
more
don't
Dutch than anything. But I wanted to apologize for being late, ladies and gentlemen. I usually pride myself on being early, tardy, and on time. However, today I was not. I was doing live music, ladies and gentlemen.
Live music.
And I was over at the Dennis Bono show. Very grateful for that opportunity, and also thankful Dennis gave a copy of his new album, 4th album, I should say, including his recordings from over at Capitol Records. So just a very big thank you to Dennis. He's been a long-time friend. Always appreciate the opportunity to be able to come on and perform for your audience and to spread our own shows and ourselves and make ourselves familiar around town, especially after being away for a while, to throw me back into the mix so quickly. The honor was truly mine. So thank you once again. Very greatly appreciated. And can't wait to listen to this. We'll have to take a ride in the black tie limo.
Yeah.
We do have compact disc capability.
Not 8-track?
No, it's not that old.
No 8-tracks.
But we're going to update that thing. I think that's the only way to do it, is to make it 21st century modern, all powered, electric. I don't know.
I do want to remind everybody, well, first I want to give it a shout out to everybody who's listening on the Go Live Vegas mobile app. And unlike those who are currently watching us right now on video, you can't see the numbers to call us.
No, they can't.
They cannot. So if you'd like to call us and you're inside the local area, 702-329-6947. If you're outside the United States, hey, we'd love to hear from you too. 1-855-502-4321. And in both cases, press the number 1 to come right into the live studio to talk with Lou and myself if you need be, but he's the main guy.
I don't know about that.
We do have someone that's going to call
Although
in later,
I didn't
right?
wear any green. You wore green.
I wore
today.
green
It's a
with the
darker
black.
green.
It is. And also we have 2 friends of ours here on the front of our set here.
What are the names?
Manny and Jack. I have no idea. But they were here. Actually,
Manny and Jack O'Malley.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
Actually, one of them paid a visit.
All the way from Ireland.
Did you see the video that I posted letting everybody know?
Everyone's going to hate me.
That's why I'm not doing any accents. I posted a video letting everybody know that we're going to start a little late.
Thank you. We appreciate
One of them
that.
jumped on my shoulder. Did you see it?
I didn't.
Right up
I
there?
was driving.
No,
Why
that's
would
good.
I be watching videos while I'm
Very
on the
good.
road?
Yes. Do not
I
try
liked
this at
it.
home.
Followed and subscribed to buy
No.
and hit the notification bell.
Of course.
But I did it safely when I was at a stop.
That's right. But
You should do the same thing if you enjoy watching and listening to the entertainment, to the comedy, to the insight, to the amazing attire from our official sponsor, Friar Tucks, all of those things and more, and the access to Go Live Vegas and all the other shows that are here as well. If you want, you have to like, subscribe, follow along, and use the notifications. It's a magic microphone. Keep going. Energy. In order to follow along and to be a subscriber.
I do believe this week, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Producer, but I believe we have the new Friar Tucks spot ready to go.
We
this
do.
week,
We showed it last week. Later in the episode, we inadvertently showed a prior footage that we had been using in its entirety for the first time,
Right.
kind of as a farewell to
Yeah.
what we were using before. That was the intent behind it. And now we do have the new one, which again we debuted it last episode, and here it is again from Friar Tucks. I believe they did an amazing job. Use our discount code BTV22 for 2022 this year. BTV, Black Tie Vegas, BTV22 as your discount. You get 20% off, not just rentals, but also all purchases as well.
Correct.
They can get a tuxedo or a suit. As you can see, I'm wearing something a little bit more springtimey. You can throw this with a different kind of blazer, brown pants, whatever you want to do. Mix and match once you get it on your rack at home. But they have amazing options. So check that out and check this episode out. I should say it's kind of like an episode because these guys do an amazing job displaying all of the attire that Friar Tucks has to offer. So watch this and we'll be right back.
This is the story of one man's incredible journey from 350 to 200-pound weight loss and his mission to help and inspire others. Aaron Phillips. People are praising Aaron's new book with 5-star reviews. Aaron's various humorous and wildly entertaining stories portray his rise as a sports announcer, his encounters with exotic and irregular entertainers on the Las Vegas Strip through his long-running Vegas Unwrapped radio show, and his contagious and positive style of pursuing success. Call now or visit our website or Amazon now to get your copy of Let My Voice Speak to You, stories from a Hall of Fame radio personality. Order now.
Hit it, boys.
Welcome back to Black Tie Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Lou Gazzara, along with my co-host, Mr. Aaron Phillips.
Yes.
We're here with the greatest of luxury, style, entertainment, music, of course, live performance, and more. Also stories, businesses. We've had everybody on from shows like Absinthe right on the Las Vegas Strip at Caesars to former Miss Nevada, Lisa Song Sutton. It's a wild show. We've gone on trips up to Alaska, hiking in the fields, beautiful mountains and cruises, and we've sat here and we've talked pretty deeply about the music industry. The Jets were on and gave us so much history. I mean, we can go on and on and on about some of the amazing guests that we've had on. But a little bit later in our show, we have a special guest who's going to be calling in. I had the great honor of performing with her before at the Summerlin Library for the Performing Arts Center, and she's an amazing talent here in Las Vegas. Many of you probably already can guess, but I'm going to keep it a little bit of a secret for now, but she's coming up in just a little bit, so you got to stay tuned in. Aaron, have you been since last week?
I'll tell you what, I've been good. The leg is healing from my surgery back at the end of January, getting back to working out. I saw Batman on Sunday.
There's a new Batman.
The new Batman.
Wait. There's a new Batman. I didn't know.
Are you really? The one that they've been filming for over a year? Robert Pattinson
I
as the
had
Batman?
no idea.
Holy hole in a donut.
That's right. Holy hole in a donut. I'm, as you know, or you probably know, I'm a huge Batman fan. So I promised on early in the week after I saw it on Sunday that I would give my full review during my show on Saturday.
Is it only in the theater, or can
it's
you
not
get
yet,
it
it's
at
in the
home?
theaters.
Okay.
It's not on, although I saw an article and I didn't
Is
have
it
a
one of
chance
those
to
you can buy for, 47 payments of $28.99
exactly.
to
to get
own
into
it?
the movie theater.
Yeah.
And then you get your popcorn for free. But I did see an article where HBO Max has already stated a date as to when it will be available on HBO Max. I did not get a chance to read it. I just saw the headline. Mary says hello to you. Mary,
Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
I gave it a strong 7.
I like this.
And then after talking to my daughter who saw the movie as well on the same day back east, I'm giving it a 6-7.
Is it because of him as Batman, or is it because of the overall movie? If you had to rate them independently, what would you say? If you rated him, Patterson, as Batman, what's his score?
His score, I'd almost have to say incomplete, because to me, an actor who plays Batman has to give you a good Bruce Wayne. They're both the same. I mean, obviously one's in the suit and one's not, but it's the same diversity in the character. And without giving too much away, there wasn't enough Bruce Wayne for my liking to really balance out both.
So in all fairness, he didn't have all the tools in the kitchen
For me, correct.
to be able to show you if he can walk
Handle
the
both.
line.
Correct. Now, then my friend asked me, who I went to see the movie with, he says, does he crack? Does he crack? Yeah, he crapped. Does he crack your top 3 of all-time Batmans? And I said, not even close. Batman number 1, Adam West. You can't convince me otherwise. Like I said before, when he died, should have been a national holiday. Okay? 2A and 2B, Christian Bale, Michael Keaton.
I like that you mentioned Christian Bale as well. I
Okay.
think he was really, really strong
Absolutely.
with Batman. I think he may be my favorite Batman. But in and I know it's a different kind of series with Mr. J-Lo, what's his name? Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Doing Batman against Superman, an aging Batman, showing the aches and pains.
Which I did not like at all.
You didn't like that
when
aspect.
it was announced that Affleck was becoming Batman,
See, I thought he did a great job.
I almost jumped off the roof. You know who I was thinking of at that time? Liam Neeson. I thought would have played although he played Ra's al Ghul in the Christian Bale series.
How much you were upset that he was aging and in pain as
No,
Batman?
I just
And
didn't-
you wanted Liam Neeson. I mean, come on, they just made it. He looks like he can stop the train, but come on, I think he's a day past doing Batman.
No, but my
The Batman movie was
Yeah.
fantastic. See,
That's
definitely one
okay.
of the best Batman films out there.
and definitely, and I'm
That's
going to
from-
recommend it too if you're
That's
into the
from
Batman stuff.
Chama, Walk to the End.
Okay, so I'm glad that this person, and listen, I didn't give it a 2. I didn't, I'm not saying it's garbage. There were just many aspects in the movie. I didn't like the way they portrayed the Waynes, the parents. There were some things in the, now, I knew some aspects of Mr. Wayne's background that he wanted to do.
these bad characters.
Exactly. But there was
It's
just,
bad image.
it's that,
Fake
exactly.
news.
But there was just too many things in there that
Wayne's
for
are
me,
good people. I've had them over for dinner.
that's right. You sound more like
I don't know
a
who
former
I sound
president.
like. Yeah.
John D. Domenico, you got nothing on him for
No, I'm not looking for it either. I don't.
But there, like I said, I don't want to give too much away because I'm going to talk about it in my segment in a segment on Saturday. But so look, was he above George Clooney and Val Kilmer as Batman? Yeah, I wouldn't say he was the worst.
That's not hard to do.
Exactly, that's my point. Listen, George Clooney's role as Batman was mostly known for the nipples on the bat suit, if you think about it. Now, everybody says the movie was 3 hours long.
I just think of Friends when you said nipples on the
That's-
things with the suit bits. I don't know. But moving on from Batman, because I don't think that he's enough of a leprechaun unless you want to include, what was that, Poison Ivy with the red
Yes.
hair and growing a
I do want to make a comment to that right up there. John L. Hefe mentions the Batman movie was long as hell. Yes, it was. But if you look at the movie and take away the 9,000 previews they showed in front of it, Titanic was a longer movie. The Batman movie was only about 2.5, not 3 hours that everybody says it is. Okay? So, folks, take those previews out of here. The movie itself was only about 220, 230. That's it. So, please.
I can sit through a movie. I've watched Lawrence of Arabia over
Oh, my
43 times. No, I'm kidding. I have watched it in its entirety.
How about the Ten
original
Commandments? Have you ever-
version.
how long
I've
have you-
watched the Ten
There you
Commandments
go.
before. It's not as long as Lawrence of Arabia, though. Lawrence of Arabia is an Academy Award winner. It's 6 hours. It's almost 7 episodes of Black Tie Vegas. That's how it's unbelievably long. Speaking of long, we don't want to get too long in the tooth here, hung up on Batman. So we're going to take a little bit.
Well, we're
of
getting a lot of great comments in Twitter right
We
now
are.
floating
We-
about it.
a
We're
lot
getting
of great
interaction
comments.
there.
But, I am going, I announced this last week on the show, I'm going to be approaching scheduling for a show back right here in Las Vegas, live local show. I'm not exactly sure. Thank you so much. I'm not exactly sure what the lineup will be. It will feature other singers, vocalists, friends of mine, amazing entertainers.
think we have
It's all going to be filmed. We're going to get it on camera, and it'll
I
be
think we have a
implemented.
caller on the line.
We have a caller on the line.
Don't look up there. The caller's not.
The callers, they're coming from outer space.
Let's welcome our caller, shall we?
Yes, please welcome to Black Tie Vegas. Who are we speaking with?
No? Hello? Is this our guest? Is our guest on the line with us? Rose, are you there? Hello, Rose? We cannot hear you. So please try again. We cannot hear Rose, I think.
We'll give her just a second. Sometimes technical difficulties do happen here. But what we are about to introduce to you is our special call-in guest, Miss Rose Kingsley, who is an unbelievable ultimate diva soprano, but also jazz. She's been everything from the Metropolitan Opera House to Dixieland festivals and the Blue Note. Just an amazing, amazing entertainer. Has performed in Southern California, has been on the Hollywood scene, and has been now been a regular, a staple, and has a residency, I would say, at the Summerlin Library Performing Arts Center. And it's an unbelievable venue. It's intimate. I think it's about 250 seats, would you say it is?
Yeah, something
Somewhere
like
around.
that.
You were there with your
About
family before?
350.
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
yes. Oh, wow. Now we can hear you. The ghost of
Now you
Go
can
Live
hear me.
Vegas is
Okay.
messing with us.
We're laughing
I
because
know.
Aaron was doing a rain dance
Yes, he
around
was.
this to make it work. It was nothing to do. There was
well,
no
Aaron,
buttons.
Your rain dance worked.
Well, we were so happy it did. Well, when
But
it
you
rains,
know
it
what, Lou?
pours, and
I
it
also
pours
have a
talent,
new-
and that's nothing synonymous with your name. Rose Kingsley is talent. Oh, my
you're
gosh. It's
so
so great to
kind.
hear your voice.
Oh, great to speak with you. But I also have a new venue that's kind of my semi-new home, which is Gatsby's.
Gatsby's.
And yes, it's the new Very Elegant Supper Club.
Yes.
And it's in Henderson. It's on Sunset and Sunset. And we did a great show there about 3 weeks ago, and I'll be back April 28th. And I've kind of found a lovely home there. And Uli Geisendorfer is running it, and he loves what we do, and it's exciting. So
Wow.
we can add that to the list.
You got to tell us a little bit more about this. Do they have a specific menu that's featured there? Is it a certain type of
They
cuisine?
do. What they usually do is you order off their menu, and dinner's at 6:30, and the show begins at 8 o'clock. And the show I'm bringing there on April 28th is Salute to Judy Garland. It's her 100th birthday.
Oh, wow. That'll be an
And,
absolutely amazing show.
yeah.
And you're no stranger
we
to
have
her
a-
material. You've done it numerous times in so many shows.
Oh, thank you. It's exciting. And if you haven't been there, you need to go. It's so elegant.
Wait, now tell
And
us where to
just the-
find it. It's off of Sunset and
It's
and
on
Sunset.
Sunset and Sunset.
All right, I did not know in
Probably
in
right
Henderson
around where
there.
that Ethel M chocolate is, because that's right at that corner there.
There are two
Yeah.
different intersecting
Yeah.
sunsets. I did not know this.
There you go.
See, I'm not much of a Hendersonite. I don't know much about my navigation skills around the area. I've been back and forth to the lake, and need to stop in between more often and catch amazing places and amazing venues that maybe for some of you are right around the corner, or even just a few hours drive from Arizona if you come up here with your RV. And now's the time where the weather's breaking. A lot of people are doing that. They're coming in their vans, these awesome motorhome style personal vehicles. I like to call it like the end of days apocalypto kind of
Right.
stuff. It's really, really awesome that we have so many people flocking back to Las Vegas that support the arts and finer arts, because obviously on Black Tie Vegas we feature everything that's fine and elegant, and every time I've always
That's
seen you on
right.
stage, your shows never fail to offer an opulence, not only in your voice, but also in your presence and the stories that are being heartfeltly told to the audience. And we really, really are just always so privileged when we have an opportunity to see such class entertainment such as yourself. So thank you.
Oh, you're so kind. You're my new PR man.
Oh, no, we just love you, Rose, and I can't wait to
Oh,
have
well,
you
we
back
love
in
you
studio,
too,
and
and,
can't wait to sing with you again soon.
I
if we
hear
can get
you're
the
doing
schedule.
great things, and hopefully we'll get to see you before you're on your next voyage.
Absolutely, I think so. We're going to work on that. We're going to make some big announcements coming up soon.
Great,
Hey.
great. Well,
Well, why don't you tell us
as
once
I said,
once again
Gatsby's
that-
is April 28th, and you can get tickets online at rosekingsley.com, and it's going to be a great show. We sold out the last show. We had to turn people away, and that was a great feeling.
what is the capacity for that night combined that you can hold in there, and what are you sold so far?
Somewhere between 90 to 100 people.
Okay, so how many tickets would you say you have left? They need to call in right now if they want to go, right?
Oh, well, the tickets are just going on sale now because you're looking at April 28th. So
Well, that's not too far
as
away.
soon as they can, because as I said, tickets go fast.
Rose, Aaron here. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, that was sweetie.
What day of the week is April 28th, so folks can circle that on the
It's
calendar?
a Thursday evening.
Okay, and the show again starts what time?
Dinner is at 6:30. They have a lovely menu, and then the show starts at 8 p.m.
So Lou's going to have to fire up the Black Tie Vegas limo so that we
Yeah,
can get
absolutely.
out here and jump in the limo and head
Oh, that
down
would
there.
be cool.
Right?
Oh, park
Possibly.
the limo outside. That would
There
be
you go.
really
That'll be a
cool.
nice draw. Hey, do you have any other projects that you want to mention and bring up right now while we have you?
Yes, we are working on a podcast called Mad About Mercer, and it's going to be the lifetimes and music of the great Johnny Mercer, and we're very excited about that, Aaron.
Yeah, we're
And
You did it.
we're going to be doing it with the help of Chuck Renata, who was producer of Nancy for Frank show on Seriously Sinatra.
Oh, wow. That's amazing to have that kind of caliber of entertainment all coming together to work on such a touching project. I'm sure the
Right,
Mercer,
and I
I'm
think
sure the Mercer
that
family is
Nancy will be involved with it too down the road.
oh, that's breaking
Nancy
news.
Sinatra.
Well, I'm sure the Mercer family is deeply touched, and they already know how amazingly
They are.
you've performed his beautiful music throughout the years. So I'm sure they're deeply touched
Right.
by that. Yeah, it's such amazing.
Great,
Chuck
great.
Chuck is going to be a guest on Aaron's Hour on the 26th.
Oh,
And
great.
I want to let everybody know that we are going to work out details where the show will actually be streamed through Go Live Vegas. I will be involved behind the scenes on the show. Maybe a little, well, actually probably in studio because everybody else is going to be on video. So I'm going to be, kind of the ringleader. But, yeah, we're very excited. No start dates yet because they're still, reaching out to folks and getting everything organized. But Chuck will be on the show
Right.
with me on the 26th, and we're excited. It's going to be a great project for everybody involved.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
Awesome.
All good things for all of us.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Well,
and prayers for your family, Lou, in Ukraine, and my family came from Kiev, so
Wow.
we also have a lot of prayers for what's going on, and let's hope that God holds them in His hand.
Yes, that's all we can do is pray for that. Thank you so much, Rose. We really appreciate you having you call in, and hope to see you again really
Thank you
soon.
for having me.
Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, we'll all talk soon. We'll all get together. I'll be there in about a couple of weeks, so we'll all get together.
That
Right
sounds
on.
great.
Thanks, Rose.
Take care.
Okay, thank you. Love you guys. Okay.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, that's so awesome. She's such an amazing, and Ron as well. She, and he's probably driving.
Norm,
and probably driving and camera working at the same time. And no,
probably cruising around in their yellow Corvette somewhere that they have. Yeah.
Could they move here full time yet?
No, they have not.
Not sure.
No, they have not. They're still back and forth at this point. I don't know what their current plans are, but I do know they have not formally moved here full time as of yet.
Well, I think it's time for more music, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with more music right after this.
Are you looking for someone to provide training to your sales staff? Do you need a motivational speaker about how to handle change? Do you have an upcoming event that needs an MC to handle those responsibilities? Well, look no further than longtime Las Vegas radio personality Aaron Phillips. I am local to Las Vegas, and I can blend my talents with any audience. For more information, please visit www.aaronphillipsvoice.com and book me for your next event or training needs. All right, welcome back to Black Tie Vegas. It is now one of those times everybody loves on the show, and that is when the man sings. It is now time to turn it over to Mr. Lou Gazzara.
At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over. Yeah, life is like a song. At last, the skies above are blue, and baby, my whole world was wrapped up in clothes. Oh, the night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I had never known. Well, you so mine, you so mine. And then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven. so much.
Right on. Crowd appreciates that. At last. That's a beautiful version that you do of that.
Thank you. Originally by Etta James, and I'm sure many others have sang that. I'm not sure if anyone has recorded it and released it. You have to go and get the licensing for that and do it all properly and make sure that it's all done. You're aware of that. If you quote something in a book, it's all got to be done a certain way.
That's right.
But anyway, yeah, it's on Musical Love Affair, which is a 2-disc album that I recorded back in 2016.
Wow.
Now, I believe was the release date. We may have a picture of it, but that was done with Robbie Wingfield, who also did a lot of the arrangements and charts for my live show that I've toured with. And he does a lot of recording there for so many people to do the backing tracks or their click tracks that go along with the live orchestras, but we decided to record the entire thing and do it completely live and in the studio, I should say, all live musicians. And
Where you were live in studio.
18 songs.
Right? You were live in studio.
Live in the studio. It's real musicians, I should say. We didn't copy sounds. We used real players from Las Vegas. Amazing guys. But anyway, that's just one of the renditions from there.
Right on.
If they'd like it, you can go to lucasara.com. You can go to all the platforms, but go to lucasara.com. Send me an email. I will write you back, or send me a message on any other social media platform that you want to like, subscribe, and follow. But you can do that, and I will be able to personally respond. I can give you an autograph copy with also a special thumb drive with a download if you want as well, not just a disc. I know a lot of people don't have a CD, but if you want that 2-disc set, both for $20, and I'm going to give half of that to charity. And one of those is abundanceinternational.org, which is for 2 orphanages that are being run by an original Las Vegas here in town, and he moved over there and started this orphanage. Most of these children have special needs, and it was just covered by ABC News that they've raised over $500,000 so far. And I know that our listeners here and we have been a major part of trying to make that happen, or even just a small part, however much we can. But we just want to get the word out there. I know so many people had responded that they did donate, so I know they're definitely doing everything that they can to help. It makes a big difference with everything going on. And of course, we still pray for peace, right? So that we can get over this horrible time over there and get back to normal things that we get to enjoy. So just really thankful that also when you go to St. Paddy's Day, remember he was really Italian and he was from Rome and he was sent over to Ireland to expel the snakes or the evildoers at the time out of Ireland and to bring holy and righteous ways. And so we pray for St. Patrick to expel the snakes out that are trying to invade a totally free country that doesn't need any help from anybody else to live their way and have their own language and culture and everything else. And my wife's family speaks both Ukrainian and Russian, and she's never experienced once ever any type of oppression or maltreatment for being of Russian heritage or still speaking that language. So don't believe some of the news that's out there as well. Just amazing people that are resilient, fighting for their country and fighting for their home. We pray for them. But we're going to have to leave in about, 10, 15 minutes here?
We can, however long you want to keep going, boss.
Well, I wanted to talk just a little bit about your book.
Okay.
And your new show. And the amazingness of that, who you've got coming up this Saturday?
Sure. Let My Voice Speak to You. Stories from a Hall of Fame radio personality. It's a story that I just like to classify. It's a story of inspiration, education, and laughter. Sharing my health transition from 354 pounds to 215 pre-pandemic. COVID-19 has given me the COVID-20 that I'm working getting back off. But the things that I learned through this are things that people can apply to really any aspect of their life. It doesn't have to be around a health crisis like I had. It's things that we learned that is a process of getting through each day and our choices of what to do. The education is I teach people how to do what we do, podcasting, shows, hosting shows. And I just put a couple of nuggets in the book for people to pick up on just so they have a couple things that they can kind of tool around. And then the laughter comes from...
Real quickly, that's not just a side hobby as well. I mean, you've done this at universities and schools here in town.
I've done it to anybody that's willing to listen. I've given snippets of it in Starbucks places for folks. I've had classes, classrooms, wherever anybody wants to learn to do this. So I've done
work
some
in a corporate setting. People can
I mean, this is good
easily
stuff.
Structured
Exactly.
for talks and allowing as well if you wanted your voice to be part of their presentation, they could also get all that information through your website too, right?
Absolutely. You can check out AaronPhillipsTheVoice.com or through my show, AaronsVoice.Vegas. I got too many websites, like too many emails. AaronsHour.Vegas or AaronsHourTheVoice.com or on Facebook. Look, I've even hosted webinars for people back in New Jersey that needed and wanted my direction, so wanted my voice to lead things. So just reach out to me. I mean, even if you're just going to do basic info videos for what you do, there are right ways and wrong ways to present information.
Absolutely.
The better you do it, you come off better. And then the laughter part of my book, look, you know this, when you're in rehearsals, stuff goes on that you don't, that's funny as all get out, but you don't necessarily want to do that in front of a live audience, right?
Of course.
Well,
I do it all the time.
Right. Well, in my business, when you're doing stuff like this, it's when you're on commercial. That's the best time, you know, the craziest stuff goes on that you don't really want to have recorded, but it's funny during commercial break. And I have a lot of those stories, like the time I interviewed Henry Hill, if you know who Henry Hill is. I share some wild stories when I've interviewed him in the past. Some of them happened live on the show. Some of them were during commercial breaks. So that's just one example. But that's really what the book's about. But it's really desired to inspire people to live a better life. You can email me through my website. I will reach out to you about getting an autographed copy if you'd like an autographed copy. Or just go on Amazon. Look it up online. Let my voice speak to you. $6.99. You can download it to Kindle. And then I, too, will be presenting portions of my proceeds for either the sale of the hard copy or the Kindle version to Lou's charity and help the people that we can the best to our ability. So
Appreciate that.
thank you for
brother.
the opportunity to chat about it.
Absolutely. Well, I want to give another shout out to Friar Tucks. They have always been amazing, keeping us dressed. As you can see, we're in two totally different styles here. You know, black, classy, little elegant. Maybe you want to do something
Don
out on the
Johnson
strip
over here from Land Advice.
with your wife for the evening, going out to dinner. This is
Wife of the
more
evening?
daytime and this and whatever, kind of look. They've got the proms going on. Don't forget to use code BTV22 to get your 20% discount on sales and or rentals. So if you want to pick it up for just the occasion, that's fine. But they've got amazing outfits, and you get a full 20% off on some of these cool stuff. And that's anything in there, even just shirts. And I like the way that they've done this. It's the first brand.
Okay, that is not obvious. Yeah, I was going to say I'm not sure what the full translation of that Twitter message is, but I did see the word tuck in there. Tux.
Tux.
Yes, so that's a good thing. I guess she likes the way we look in tuxedos.
Mansions are lit.
Yes.
with tuxes.
Oh, hey, look who's yo,
Frank
hey,
Pizarro.
yo, Frankie's going to happen to be a guest on my show this week. He's got some great news about. I don't know. He's got great news about his nonprofit for the firefighters that he's doing. I don't want to spoil his announcement, but we'll talk about that on Saturday as well. And again, I told you this last time when you were talking about the show you want to put together. You need to have you guys, and you killed it the day he was in here. The two of you it was just tremendous.
Superstar, really.
I mean, the two of you on stage would just blow people away. Him by himself, you by yourself. But putting those two powers together, you guys can sell out shows, just the two of you if need be, in my opinion. But maybe I'm biased. But
it's all about giving the audience what they want, and he just always performs from his heart. I can tell you that.
Oh, absolutely. You know, he's a lead singer for The Platters for 10 years. Not a tribute band or anything like that. The Platters for 10 years. He just did a show back in New York. Bowser from Sha Na Na. Remember
Yeah,
the shot at Bowser? Anyway, he's good friends with him. And Bowser invited Frank to come out there to participate in an anniversary show out there. Yes, it takes one to know one. Bowser invited Frankie to come out there and perform for an anniversary show that he was doing out there a couple of weeks ago. So hopefully he's got some clips. We'll show that as well. And also, you asked me to mention, I didn't. Caleb Stewart on my show will be on the show Saturday. He's
what
out of
time
Texas.
Is it going to be for everybody watching?
12 to 1 p.m. Pacific. Thank you. He is an author and director, and he just put a project together called What Happens Next? Real life experiences of alcohol, drug abuse, things like that. So he'll be on via satellite from Texas. And Frank will be in studio, but Caleb will be with us via satellite from Texas on Saturday. This Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah, got a busy show.
Well, we've got to kind of wrap it up here, but I promise you luxury and some new things while coming back. Obviously, coming back to the studio is great. We also recently had the opportunity to film live from Princess Cruises in the Princess Live studio. So in the upcoming weeks, when I can't be here, you're going to have a little treat. And get to experience the episode that we were able to film on board with some of the amazing talent there. My good friend and comedian Gary Delana, big shout out to Gary, and of course, superstar road tour manager, lighting director to the stars, Leo Rossi. He's worked with Fleetwood Mac. He's worked with just everybody, the Beach Boys on their 50th anniversary tour. Unbelievable stories as well. He was there as an enrichment lecturer and got to tell so many interesting stuff. All the women that he's worked with, Shaka Khan, Bette Midler. I mean, you name it. He's ran the tours and these productions. And it really did become like a family, and to hear some of that really in-depth stuff. So we've got some amazing things, as well as people coming into the studio. We were supposed to have Steve McCoy today, but he couldn't make it after our little stint on Dennis Bono earlier today. He just had to get back because he's got to get over to the Italian American Club to promote his upcoming show as well. So, there's a lot of running around. And now that everybody's back to work, it's great. It keeps everybody busy. But sometimes appointments fall through. But that's why I think we have a lot of fun talking together.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, when you do a live show, you got to learn to move on the fly around here.
Absolutely.
So,
speaking of which, I'd like to, I guess, let everybody fly safely along their way this evening. Thanks for joining us for Black Tie Vegas, which I just figured out is happy hour, baby. This is 4 to 5. I mean, at least it's happy hour in my mind.
well, it's happy hour in Vegas, technically.
Maybe 5 o'clock somewhere is the new happy hour. But I think 4 to 5 is more so. Everyone
It's
gets
our
out.
happy hour.
For teachers getting out of school, 4 to 5 is the happy hour. And if they don't have a special for it,
That's
they
right.
need to make one. Either way, I'd like to thank you once again for tuning in, for listening. Please like, subscribe, get notified, all that good stuff. Also, check out my own website, lugazara.com. We're going to be announcing all upcoming dates soon. You can email me, take $10 off that total, both for $20. And again, and a portion of that even goes to proceeds for charity. So we thank you if you'd like to get a copy. But I would like to say as well, or if you email me, that's the best way. I'm going to be promoting, like I said, ticket sales for an upcoming show at some point. And if you buy tickets for the show, a gift will be a free copy of the album. So if you already have it, just save that email or that confirmation receipt that you receive. And when you reach out for tickets to the show, you'll get your discount applied for the cost that you already paid, so that it is like you got it for free.
Right on. Free's good.
If that makes any sense.
Sure.
But
It's
speaking
new,
of
it's
free,
new
I'm
math.
gonna leave everyone with one free last perform. Not free. It's free for me. I get to do it for free. But I just love your enjoyment of it at home. And just for hanging out with us and getting some good music and some good times.
You ready?
Yep, I think so.
All right. Let's do it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, we want to thank you for tuning in right here to Black Tie Vegas every Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific from the Go Live Vegas studios here in the entertainment capital of the world known as Las Vegas. And now to take us out as we say goodbye, please continue to have a safe St. Patty's Day. We want to see everybody back next week. With that, I now introduce, to take us out, Mr. Lou Gazzara.
Yeah, baby. Needed the shelter of someone's arms. There you were. Needed the shelter of someone who understands my ups and downs, and there you were. With sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotion. I just wanna stop and thank you, baby. I just wanna stop and thank you, baby. Yeah, yeah. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Ooh, yeah, how sweet it is to be loved by you. I close my eyes at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything we did was such a bore. Everywhere I went, it seems I've been there before. But you brighten up for me all of my days with a love so sweet in so many ways. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I just wanna stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Sing it with me one time, yeah. How sweet it is to be loved by you. You were better to me than I was to myself. For me there's you when there ain't nobody else. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I just wanna stop and thank you, baby. Well, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Keep on giving it, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Sing along with us at home. How sweet it is to be loved by you. To be loved by you. Thanks for watching Black Tie Vegas. I'm Lou Gazzara. We'll see you next Thursday.